You're not allowed to doubt yourself. You're not allowed to cry. You're not allowed to question yourself. And if you do, you're weak, right? Wrong. Confidence. It's a word we hear everywhere, attached to success, performance, beauty, leadership. But what if real confidence isn't about standing tall in a room full of people or saying the right thing at the right time? What if real confidence comes from something much deeper, quieter, sacred even? True confidence is the byproduct of inner alignment. It is not a mask, it's not loud, and it doesn't demand attention. Not the kind of confidence the world flashes in ads or status symbols. Instead, it rests in self-trust, in the unshakable belief that the universe is for you, not against you, that your worth is not negotiable and your path is unfolding exactly as it should. Real confidence doesn't need applause, it's earned through the choices no one sees. But let's be honest, most of us weren't raised with this message. Instead, we were conditioned to believe that confidence had to be earned, that it came after validation, achievement, or external approval, and because of that, we've built identities around comparison, around proving, around pleasing. From the time we were young, we were taught to measure ourselves against others: grades, looks, popularity, productivity. Social media has amplified it even more. We scroll, compare, criticize ourselves silently. We absorb this message: you're not enough yet. So it's no wonder that so many of us struggle with confidence. How could we possibly feel whole when we've been trained to only feel good when we're winning in someone else's game? But here's the truth: confidence is not the absence of fear, it's the presence of trust. Not just trust in yourself, but trust in the divine intelligence that created you. The same energy that orchestrates the tides, the seasons, the stars. It lives within you, and it didn't make a mistake. You were never meant to find your strength in the eyes of others. You were meant to build it from within. Confidence that lasts comes from alignment. It's not born from certainty, it's born from surrender. When you begin to trust in the universe, whatever name you call it, God, Source, Spirit, Higher Self, you shift out of striving and into knowing. You start to believe that you were chosen for your path, and that belief plants the seeds of a confidence that doesn't waver in the wind. It's not ego, it's embodiment. Confidence rooted in spirituality doesn't need attention, it doesn't need to announce itself. It simply walks with peace. It forgives itself quickly. It shows up consistently. It honors the process because it knows there is no timeline. There is only alignment. If you've struggled with self-doubt, you are not broken and you are not behind. Your lack of confidence isn't weakness. It's a signal that something inside of you is ready to come home, to remember your inherent worth, to detach from external noise and tune into your soul's frequency. Detachment is a powerful key to confidence. Your mind is not a public space, it is a fortress, and you decide who enters. When you're no longer obsessed with how others see you, you free up space to focus on how you see yourself. You stop chasing perfection and start honoring progress. You stop trying to control the outcome and start trusting the journey. Imagine waking up and not feeling the need to prove anything. Not to your family, not to the internet, not even to yourself. That's freedom. That's spiritual confidence. It's not about never doubting. It's about not letting doubt run the show anymore. Faith and fear both demand you believe in something you cannot see. You choose. And when you choose to believe that the universe supports you, that every closed door redirects you, and that every moment is part of your preparation, you build a foundation of unshakable confidence. Confidence also comes through ownership, taking radical ownership of your life, your choices, and your energy. That doesn't mean blaming yourself. It means empowering yourself, owning your story, owning your healing, owning your voice. You stop waiting to be chosen because you realize you've already chosen yourself. And that's the pivot. That's where true self-belief is born. From that still place where you finally whisper to yourself, maybe I was never meant to fit into their mold. Maybe I'm here to create my own. Some would call it presence. Some would call it the language of the soul. Some would call it remembering who you are. Whatever words speak to you, just know this: confidence is your natural state. The world just made you forget. So how do we begin to return to it? Not by shouting affirmations we don't believe, but by practicing quiet, consistent connection to our inner being, meditating, journaling, speaking kindly to ourselves, moving our bodies with love, and keeping promises to ourselves. Each act, no matter how small, becomes a brick in the foundation of lasting self-worth. Detach from needing to be understood. Detach from the fear that says you can't. Because when you let go, you allow. And what you allow, you become. When you trust that your life is divinely orchestrated, when you believe that there is intelligence in every detour, in every delay, in every failure, that's when you start to walk differently. That's when your presence begins to speak louder than your words ever could. Your confidence doesn't come from the world, it transforms the world. Your presence uplifts, your joy radiates, your trust in life itself becomes your light. And yes, people will feel it, they will be drawn to it. But the true magic is that you will feel it. You will be at home in your own skin. The universe is not looking for perfect people, it's looking for present people. People who show up with their flaws, their growth, their hearts wide open. Confidence is born not from pretending, but from participating, from showing up again and again in truth, in love, and in purpose. You are ready, you are capable, you are becoming. The very act of choosing to trust life is your proof of your strength. You don't need more followers, more money, more validation to be confident. You need more moments of stillness, more deep breaths, more nights where you choose to believe in your path, even when no one else sees it yet. Trust life, trust your evolution, trust that the same force that carved mountains and galaxies carved you. Prove this trust to yourself, not with words, but how you show up tomorrow morning, and how you speak to yourself, and how you honor your energy, because that's what leaders do. That's what creators do. That's what healers, artists, visionaries, and change makers do. They trust. They walk when the road isn't clear. They love when the world is harsh. And they rise again and again. You are not behind. You are not late. You are right on time. And every time you choose trust over fear, every time you speak life over your dreams, every time you keep showing up, you're building the kind of confidence no one can take from you. You feel it, own it, and walk forward, not needing to be perfect, just willing to be present. That's all the universe ever asked of you, and that's where your true power begins.